while celebrating the great game of football and preparing for the 2019 Pro Bowl. But this morning, we turn things over to the next generation of football stars as we welcome you to the 2019 NFL Flag Championships at the Pro Bowl. With the ESPN Wide World of Sports, the NFL Flag Championships at the Pro Bowl for 2019 set to begin as the Apex Raiders are set to battle the high-intensity Rams. And with that, we welcome you inside the booth. Great to have you with us, everybody. Drew Felios alongside Rini and Golia. We're going to see a different form of football this morning, and the flag version of this great game, Rini, is certainly growing in popularity.
Oh, I love it. It's fast, it's exciting, and it's fun. And the thing I really like is every kid out there gets involved in the game, and it's a great introduction for these kids if they want to take that next step to tackle football.
Absolutely, a tremendous introduction. We're going to see the 9 and 10-year-olds here early on with Michael Sims, Jeff Washington, Corey Villarreal, part of this team from Las Vegas. There's a good West Coast battle here. Las Vegas battling San Diego. Justin Collin, Andrew Campbell, Andrew Richmond, Vincent Hales, also part of this Raiders team. So Raiders taking on the Rams.
And the Raiders team, Drew, went undefeated in pool play and in the playoffs, so they haven't really been tested much.
Yeah, great talent on both sides. High-intensity Rams. Meanwhile, notice the quarterback, Trevor Taumore-Payau. He is the coach's son.
Yeah, and whenever you're the quarterback's the coach's son, you know he's coached very well. He understands the game. He knows the offense. And again, fast-paced play, a lot of passing you're going to see today. You'll see some running, but really that ball will be thrown down the field.
As we get set for action here at the site of the skills competition at the Pro Bowl, fans have been flooding into the ESPN Wide World of Sports all week long to get a glimpse of the premier stars of the game, and now the youngsters set to take center stage. And what an experience this must be like, Rini, for all of these young athletes.
Well, again, the facilities here at Wide World of Sports are second to none. Field is in great shape. Again, a little cold for us, the Floridians, but 50 degrees, sunny, beautiful day for flag football.
So 5 versus 5 here in flag football as we get underway. The short slant, and the flag is pulled right there at the 44-yard line. Nice developing play by the Raiders, and that's number 28, Justin Collin, on the catch.
Yeah, nice quick slant, good throw by Vincent Hales, the quarterback, and a good way to start this game for the Raiders.
So flag football certainly with its own variation of rules. If you're on offense, Rini, you got to move quickly.
3 plays to get it to midfield, which gets you a first down, and 3 more to try to score. Running clock, of course, 10 minutes.
How about this deep fade route? It is caught, and a tremendous catch by Corey Villarreal. He'll play wide receiver also, of course, both ways. Most of these players will play both ways here today. And how about this hookup?
Yeah, watch this concentration by Villarreal on the deep corner route, and another excellent throw by Vincent Hales where only Villarreal can go make the catch, and he does.
So Vincent Hales, only 11 years old. For an 11-year-old, we have seen some pinpoint passing here in the first few plays by the Apex Raiders. See the defense and the way the Rams are trying to contain here. And that is the key, just contain. You know that in this game, points are going to be scored. And we're also going to see some handoffs as Villarreal does what he can.
A little jet sweep there, inside handoff, just to keep that defense of the Rams honest.
Raiders, of course, hailing from Las Vegas out of the Nevada Youth Sports League. Team has been together as a unit since September of 2017, so a year under their belts. And they have matured together and continue to grow together. Here's Hales to throw again. Tries to go underneath this time, and this one is incomplete. That's good defense by Taumore-Payau, who's going to be playing quarterback on the other side.
And that time for the Rams, number 5, Lachey Morgan, got some pressure on Vincent Hales, made him roll out a little bit, and I think that's what the Rams are going to have to do. You can't let him just sit back there. He has 7 seconds to throw the ball, but you want to make him throw that ball much quicker. That time they go with a little pressure. Good defensive play there by the Rams.
Rams only 1-2 in pool play. This team in blue sort of considered the underdog here this morning. The Raiders, meanwhile, 3-0 in pool play and 2-0 in the postseason. Here's a flare to the outside, and it is a touchdown scored by the Raiders. So a nice grab by Villarreal gets this team from Vegas on the board.
And what a great play call. I mean, the quarterback, Vincent Hales, looking to the right side of the screen. Watch him look off, and he comes back left. A nice out route by Villarreal, and the throw is on the money. Great concentration, goes up, makes the catch in the end zone, and the Raiders strike first.
And they try for the extra point here, and this one is incomplete. Extra points also a little bit different in flag football as well, Rini.
Yeah, they tried to throw it that time. Good defense as it gets knocked down, and it'll be a 6-0 lead early for the Raiders.
So Villarreal with the touchdown for the Raiders. These games very quick, they run. 20-minute running clock here, and that's another nice throw. And this one is caught by Kimon Inua. Kimon Inua,
yeah,
the
nice
wide receiver.
Yeah, great crossing route, good quick throw. And you notice he talked about the running clock. That's why the offense got out there so quick. They want to get their opportunity to go down and tie this game or take the lead with the extra point.
Get out of trouble this time, and Tamoy Peau, it's caught close to midfield. And we're seeing some great hands by these youngsters. Landon Schrum to grab that time.
Yeah, nice catch by Schrum, but also a good pull by Jet Washington, 26. That's a key to flag football. I've played a lot in my time, and defensively, you got to be good flag pullers. And that time, Jet Washington, nice pull after the short catch.
So 30 seconds to snap the ball each time it is spotted. Players certainly have to work quickly. Here comes the one rusher, and it's thrown over the middle. And this one is caught. And guts that time by Koa Smith-Mayal. Gets up quickly, though. Looks like he's okay.
Yeah. Tough catch over the middle. A little incidental contact, and you saw him, that head kind of banged to the ground, so they'll check him out, make sure he's okay. Training staff out there.
As a quarterback, too, limited time to make a decision. That one rusher doesn't seem like a lot of pressure, but certainly the clock is ticking, Rainey. Back to throw again. Open down the field and caught. There's Jaden Doyle, and he has got a touchdown for the Rams. So all tied at 6 here in the opening minutes.
Wow, great misdirection there. I love the routes. I love the spin by the quarterback, Tamoy Peau, and he finds a wide open Jaden Doyle down that left side. Beautiful touch on that throw, and that's how the Rams answer.
First time this Rams program has ever made it to the finals. They could certainly make history.
And, of course, going for 1 point because they're at the 5-yard line. If they wanted to go for 2, they'd back it up to the 10.
Create a little bit of space, throw it, and score it for the extra point. So an early lead for the Rams. And how about Koa Smith-Mayal, who just went off a little bit shaken up, gets right back on the field.
It was fine.
Rainey makes a play.
Trainers looked at him real quick, got him back in there. Nice crossing route. They get it to him, and they take the lead in this game, 7-6.
So exciting early minutes here. You know, over 700 athletes are here competing this week at the Pro Bowl and the NFL Flag Championships. This is the best of the bunch we're watching here this morning. Another short throw this time. And Landon Schrum again there to make the stop. Landon, tremendous athlete. Rini, as far as just pinpoint skills that you can take to football with the pads on, the genuine game, which ones can you take from playing flag?
Well, flag, running good routes translates from flag football to real football. And then, of course, that right there, the throw by the quarterback, the touch over the defenders, drops it right in the bucket. Excellent catch by Jet Washington. Just like that, the Raiders are knocking on the door once again.
Well, you can see why. These are the two best teams in this co-ed division. Vincent Hales working here for the Raiders. 7-6 the score. The Rams are on top. Drew Felios, Rini Angolia, and our fabulous crew here this morning at the ESPN Wide World of Sports. Oh, first quarterback sack that we've had here is Zayden Ontia rushing, and specifically that is a position in flag football, and he's doing a great job of it.
I tell you what, the rusher has to be in great shape. He lines up 7 yards off the ball. He can rush immediately, and he doesn't have to worry about the quarterback running because the quarterback can't run. He has to throw the ball, but a great rush by Ontia there. And again, the flagpole. Doesn't make a difference if you get to him, if you can't pull that flag. He gets there, pulls the flag, and gets the sack on Vincent Hales.
Villarreal, they fake it to him, and now toss it again short. And you see how that sack has the effect. Andrew Richmond makes the catch because it takes away a play.
Correct, and remember, that was their third play right there. So now, if I'm not mistaken, the Rams should take over possession here with 1:55 and running left in this first half.
So 1 point lead for the Rams. Vincent Hales unable to score this time, but still one more play remains here. Hales got to put this one up for grabs. He does just that in the end zone and knocked away. Great defense by the Rams youngsters. And how about number 12, Koa Smith-Mayel, a force on both sides of the ball here early.
Yeah, goes up, defends that play, and Vincent Hales, though, you see how smart these kids are. They know they only had one play. You got to get it into the end zone. He takes a shot to go to his big receiver, Villarreal, but it gets knocked away.
Talmoy Payao now, open now underneath. He gets it to Morgan. And Lachey Morgan, great hands he has got. This little guy can certainly get up and down the field. Another catch for the Rams. So exciting end-to-end action here in the opening minutes at the NFL Flag Championships. The Rams certainly not come out shy as Alsop makes the catch that time.
And we're going to see our first flag. It looks like there was a little interference. You can't block. You can't get in the way in flag football. And one of the offensive players for the Rams got in the way of the rusher for the Raiders. So that'll be a penalty. That'll back them up. And the clock continues to run, so that's a costly penalty.
You know, considering all of that, you have got to be a tremendous athlete to play this game, don't you?
Yeah, and you talked about the correlations from football, full football with pads to flag. It's much like the 7-on-7 drills we see teams do in football with pads.
Tough attempt that time. Smith-Mayau can't hang on to it, so it falls incomplete for the Rams. So again, anytime you have a penalty or a sack like the Rams did on that last series, that is huge because it certainly thwarts the offensive attempted points.
And you see how quick the halves go. That's why when you have the ball, boy, you have to capitalize. And this is a tightly played game here in this first half.
So breaking the action here, you see NFL cheerleaders also in attendance. And Saquon Barkley, one of the stars in attendance here this morning at the ESPN Wide World of Sports. Superstar running back, of course. What a rookie season he had for the New York Giants. And Rini, just what a player he was. He is in attendance here today.
I mean, a great running back, but does it all. He's an every down back, strong, powerful lower body, can catch the ball out of the backfield. And I would say he had a pretty successful season with the Giants this year.
New Orleans Saints, Arizona Cardinals represented right there. How about Larry Fitzgerald signing another extension with the Cardinals? New Orleans Saints, of course, great showing in the NFL playoffs.
What a career Larry Fitzgerald has had.
Oh, man,
still
incredible.
Going.
Dallas Cowboys also. So 7-6 the score here early. Rams over the Raiders. This is the NFL Flag Championships at the Pro Bowl, and what a tremendous host the ESPN Wide World of Sports has been also reigning throughout the last 3 years. They've provided such a spectacle. And as I said, Saquon Barkley has joined us on the sideline, and we're so happy to have you with us. What has it been like this week experiencing your first Pro Bowl week? Saquon, can you hear us?
Right now?
Saquon, what has it been like?
Are we live? Oh.
Saquon, can you hear us?
Yeah, this Pro Bowl week, it's been really fun. It's crazy to think because last year I was out here training with Tom Shaw, and I got to see all this going on. So now that I'm actually here and with guys that I looked up to, watching them play when I was younger, in college and high school, and now being here, it's an amazing feeling.
I also have to ask you, is there maybe one or two guys that you really look at and kind of marvel at, guys that you kind of want to emulate that have been in the league a long time, that have done this year after year?
One or two guys. One that comes to mind is Barry Sanders. Just the way he carried himself on and off the field, the way he treated his teammates, when he scored touchdowns, good ball to ref, and he was an excited talent to watch. And that's something that I want to do, and that's someone who I would love to mold and craft my game after.
Saquon, thank you so much. Been such a pleasure watching you play.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All right, Saquon Barkley, former Penn State star, and what a force he was for the Giants.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were a little nervous drafting a running back that high, and I think it paid off.
So the Rams and the Raiders. Raiders in white, Rams in the blue. And the Rams taking over near deep in their territory. Couple fake handoffs that time. Good elusiveness by Tamoy Payal. And he gets the short pass away to Smith Mayal, who has had a really strong start to this game. It's a short pickup.
Hey, you talked about the elusiveness of Tamoy Payal. Good job to avoid that sack, step up in the pocket, and at least get a completion to Koa Smith Mayal.
13 yards away from
Tamoy Payal tries to throw it over the middle. And this one's caught by Nua, but got a flag on the play. So it'll be a third down here coming up.
Yeah, number 5, Lachey Morgan, trying to get out into his route, ran into the rusher, and the refs are going to call that every time.
that gain is negated at 17 yards between the NFC and midfield. Going to need a big play here.
Now Jaden Doyle, the quarterback, set up a little misdirection here. Got to throw this one. Going to try and hit it the other side of the field. Oh, is that caught? Did he come down with it? And I believe he did. Jaden Doyle makes a circus grab on the far side.
What concentration, a little trickery as Doyle had the handoff, gave it to Smith Mayal, and look at Doyle go up to come down and make that catch.
Ball goes over to the AFC.
So the Raiders will take over. They'll try a little reverse, and this one's going to be taken down. So the Rams not buying the trickery here. As you see, Jaden Doyle again making a play on defense. And we are getting ready for Pro Bowl 19. Tomorrow, January 27th, ABC, ESPN, Disney XD, and Deportes broadcasting the 2019 edition of the Pro Bowl. And what talent on display from Camping World Stadium, as this time Tamoy Payal gets in the field. And Rini, it is incredible the buzz going on right now around the NFL. The semifinals, the conference championships last week could not have been more exciting.
Oh, they were great. And of course, everyone wants to talk about the officiating, but as someone that played a long time in this game, and you can't leave it to the officials, right?
Sure.
You got to do it on the field yourself. You have opportunities, and it's very easy to pick out plays, but excitement. And how about Tom Brady? Everyone said he was old, and he's back again.
Vincent Hales is back again. He's got an open man down the middle. It's caught. And the flag taken down. See, did he get into the end zone? Maybe just a yard shy. And another great play. This one by Villarreal again.
Yeah, Villarreal's the main target. He runs right down the middle of the field. Vincent Hales finds him. And I think that flag's going to get pulled just short. Some pants came down as well, but I think they're at the 2-yard line, so they're in the no-run zone inside that 5. They're going to have to throw the ball here.
Well, Rainey, we have a chance every year to do the Pop Warner Championships. We think we see teams airing it out there. This has been really fun to watch.
Well, we talked about it in the open. It's fast, it's exciting, and it's fun, and all the kids get involved. That's what I really like.
So the Raiders trying to score their second touchdown, trailing by 1. Hales surveying the field. Here comes that rusher. He gets it away, and it is caught. No, just
out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Looked like he may have had it that time.
It's tough because it's a smaller field, so the lines can mess the kids up. So he believed he was in bounds. He made the catch, but he was clearly, you're going to see the pylon, he's clearly outside that back pylon. You just got to know where you are on the field. Does a nice job to go up and make the catch, but clearly out of bounds.
Not this time, though, as Villarreal makes it count. And the Raiders have gone back on top. So Vincent Hales and Corey Villarreal starring early for the Raiders. Rams taking one lead so far in this game, and you can feel the energy, the buzz right now in the air here on this field.
Well, and a very important extra point here. Raiders are up 12-7. I think they're going to go for 2. That's what I would do here. Try to get up by 7. And they're going to go for the 1-pointer. They're at the 5-yard line.
Hales trying to do just that. Throws the quick out. It's caught for the extra point. So Jet Washington shows those great hands. I love the way he watches the ball right to his fingertips.
Well, none of that, runs excellent routes. Nice and sharp on the out route, and a good throw by Vincent Hales. Put it where he can go make that catch. He does. He gets that toe drag. And with under 5 minutes left in the game, the Raiders lead this one 13-7.
Rams once again have it. Again, keep an eye on the clock. Action moves very quickly here at the NFL Flag Championships. Ball knocked away that time. Nice play made by Andrew Campbell. Campbell's the middle linebacker for the Raiders. Guy playing center field. Talmor Peau trying to create time. And Rena, you could slowly see how this Raiders defense is sort of pushing the Rams back right now.
Well, if you're the Raiders defense, you give them the underneath stuff. You just come up and pull flags. You don't want to get beat over the top. Nothing over your head. Underneath, come up and pull flags. Now, the Rams have one play here, I believe, Drew, to get it to midfield to keep this drive alive.
Schrum is the center. Talmor Peau trying one of those misdirection throws again. It's intercepted. Corey Villarreal makes the grab. And the Raiders will have the football.
Yeah, just trying to push it downfield, trying to get the first down to keep it alive. But Villarreal right there for the interception. And with 3:25 in running, it's going to be very tough now.
Short dump off now for Villarreal. Nobody pulls his flag, and the moves and the speed gets him to the end zone.
Go from defense to offense. Villarreal doing it all. Little dump off pass, as you said, Drew, and look at the moves. Excellent job not to flag guard. Keep those hands up. Rams defenders can't get to the flag, and Villarreal makes them pay.
So back-to-back touchdowns for the Raiders. And now they'll try and toss one up. The big target comes down with it. Another score for Jet Washington, as the extra point once again is good.
Well, and that was a mismatch, and that's exactly what the Raiders did. They went to 26. Jet Washington, who was covered by Jaden Doyle, you saw the size differential, and big Jet Washington goes up and makes that catch.
So the tempo of this game really starting to move right now, and clearly it's been in favor of the Raiders. See if the Rams can come through with a big play as the quarterback takes off. And that is a rare play you're going to see in flag football, because the quarterback takes off. It's easy for the defense just to come up and pull the flag.
Well, and again, just keep them in front, pull those flags, and that's all that Raiders defense wants to do. Nothing over the top.
Hand this one off. This is Morgan. Rams trying to sort of slow down the Raiders, who are red hot right now. This guy right now wreaking havoc, Jet Washington. He's getting into it.
Well, and there with under 2 minutes left in this game, they're feeling a championship here, Drew.
71 teams in 4 divisions competing at the NFL Flag Championships. Drew Felios, Rini, and Golia with you this morning. Tamoy Payao now looks for a big throw. Defense for the Raiders has adjusted as of late, and this one is going to come up short. So another turnover on downs for the Rams.
The excellent job by that Raiders defense. Again, knowing they need to get to that half line to get the first down. And the receiver, Landon Schrum, just can't make that catch.
Handoff playing it safe. That's 27, Corey Villarreal.
So the Raiders undefeated in tournament play the whole year, with Vincent Hales at quarterback.
Using all of the 30-second play clock.
Hales under center now. See Andrew Richmond, the center.
The Apex Raiders
Now try a little short jet sweep. Villarreal,
are on their way.
another short game. Rams adjusting.
Villarreal.
As fans excited, you hear the crowd come alive as we have reached the intermission here in this championship.
No timeout call.
And how about the Rams and the Raiders? The Raiders coming through, making the adjustments, Rini. And they are the NFL flag champions in the 9 and 10 co-ed division.
Yeah, they're going to take the trophy back to Las Vegas, Nevada. See a happy bunch of kids right there.
So the Raiders coronation begins right now as you see the trophy. And holding the trophy is the MVP, Corey Villarreal, playing wide receiver and defensive back, number 27. He was dominant from start to finish.
He was the main target on offense. Talked about his defensive play. Big interception really to secure that win, and well-deserved.
Corey Villarreal, only 11 years old, great skill, great personality as well. And this team, coached by Omar Smith, celebrating an NFL flag championship, completing just an awesome week. They did not lose a game. Their team camaraderie, and you see how fast the game moves, Rini. They did not have the best start. They adjusted when they needed to, and they were awesome.
And give credit to the quarterback, Vincent Hales. I think he did a nice job looking receivers off, finding his targets, finding the mismatches, and they got the championship belt.
The championship belt. Great place here at the NFL Flag Championships. You know, you got to have something, whether it's a turnover chain or a belt or whatever.
That's the MVP belt for Villarreal.
So how about Las Vegas? They have a flag football championship team. They're getting an NFL franchise very shortly. Coach John Gruden taking the Raiders to Las Vegas. And the Raiders 20-7 beating the high-intensity Rams out of California, the San Diego area. Great performance by the Rams. Trevor Tamoy Payao did a great job. And also Smith Mayal on both sides of the ball, but nothing like winning a championship at any level, in any competition. It feels incredible.
Now, these kids and coaches played hard all season long from their leagues.